What's up everyone, I'm Twisted and Vladimir just got a brand new visual update in Wild Rift. So he's not the first champion to get a visual update. For example, Kassadin got quite the redesign when he was introduced in Wild Rift, but his gameplay and animations are still very much the same as they are in League of Legends. Despite his League of Legends splash art getting updated to match his Wild Rift design, he still looks like this in-game. Vladimir's splash art was also updated. As you can see, it's just an edit of his old splash art. You can see that the background is still the same. They did something similar with Ekurim. As you can see, these are very similar, but I think they edited it so much that it basically became a new splash art altogether. Just like Kassadin, you can see that his animations seem to be the same as they are in League of Legends. His walk animation at least is very similar, his auto attacks as well. I just wanted to say that any update is better than what League currently has, which is this very old model. However, I do think that there was a bit of a charm to this goofy design that he had, and I wish they had went with something more similar to his followers in Legends of Runeterra. These are all part of Vladimir's Crimson Circle, and you can see just how different all of them express themselves through their clothing. And I think Vladimir is supposed to be this, over the top, I am the center of attention kind of guy, and unfortunately this design doesn't really capture that. TBSkyen has wrote in his Tumblr a great post about Vladimir, and I recommend you read it because I think it encapsulates my thoughts as well on the new design. Moving over to lore, last year we got the story The Faceless God. This story not only teased the narrative of Kai'Sa and the Void, but also Zolani, who would later be introduced in Legends of Runeterra. In this story we learned that Zolani was some kind of healer, and then Legends of Runeterra confirmed that she had blood magic. Basically, she used her powers to control the other Darkin. And in case you didn't know, Vladimir's blood magic, it was taught to him by a Darkin. And in various comics, he also mentions that how blood magic was something that the Darkin gave to the mortals. There isn't really a story that tells us what happened, how Zolani fought the other Darkin, but we do know that blood magic currently is very tied to the Darkin. Recently, we also got the Katarina comic, a prequel to the Mage Seeker game, and in that comic, Katarina gains her powers, the ones we see in-game, by a blood ritual. So this was another case of Riot exploring blood magic within the lore recently. We got Zolani and we got the Katarina comic. And now we are getting a Vladimir update. To me, this seems like Riot is trying to expand the lore surrounding blood magic before they release the new champion, Briar. From the little that we know about Briar, she seems to be very themed around blood magic and vampires, so all of these lore and updates are likely leading into her. When Kassadin was updated for Wild Rift, it was during the time that Bel'Veth was released in League of Legends, and at the same time Kai'Sa's cards were revealed for Legends of Runeterra, so there was a clear indication that the narrative teams had worked on all of these around the same time. You can even see that Kassadin's splash art has Bel'Veth's Remora, and Kai'Sa's cards have the narrative of the city of Bel'Veth being consumed. So to me it's very likely that we'll see some form of lore progression related to blood magic in Runeterra. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.